Hi, greetings from Test Prep Card. I'm Manish. We are dealing with a very important question as what basically are the problems which are associated with the preparation of NEET here in US or if you are out of India. That's it. See, we are raising some important technical issues in this. The very first thing in that, in India, if you are preparing for NEET or JEE, in a very simple way, you have to take physics, chemistry, biology for NEET, physics, chemistry, and math for JEE. Okay, that's a straight thing. In US, this is not as straight as we think. Almost 100 students who are targeting NEET in India from US, they are facing this problem, right? Though the number of students who are targeting for NEET from US now it is very big. But the problem is that the student has not taken either physics or chemistry or math, right? Now let us open this, interpret this. The first scenario is that your ward will be taking, for example, physics in grade 11 and he would be taking chemistry and biology in grade 12. Absolutely fine. No matter he has done only for 1 year or 6 months. Why? In India, it is about fulfilling the number of time, the year, okay, along with the topics. And the topic is not decided by the student, it is decided by the government through a syllabus, unanimous syllabus. Whereas here in US, it is completely different. It is all about finishing the particular topics which are known as credits. If you have finished a particular credit, it means you are being awarded the degree. It means you are graduated for that particular certificate, either for physics or chemistry or biology. Okay. Understood. Now, if your ward, say, has taken one science subject in 12 and he has already taken two science subjects, for example, biology and chemistry in 11th, he is eligible. This does not make a difference. And why? I just now interpreted it is because of the system of credit that is practiced here in US. Now, these students, they are facing a great challenge. And the challenge is what? That the student has taken just biology in grade 11th and has taken chemistry in grade 12th, but he has not taken physics at all. Though he has studied physics in grade 9th or 10th or one of the three subjects in grade 9th and 10th. Let me tell you that his studying in grade 9th and 10th, it does not make a difference. 9th and 10th, whatever subject the ward has taken, your ward son or daughter has taken, it is not counted for your NEET subject eligibility. Which years are counted? Senior secondary, which is equivalent to grade 11th and 12th. Okay. So for example, if your child has taken biology in grade 11 and physics in grade 12, but he has not taken chemistry, what to do? 3-4 years back, there was a scheme. And that scheme was what? That my ward has not taken a particular subject in grade 11th or 12th. It is for those who are staying out of India. In that case, there was a scheme of Government of India which was being known as NOIS, National Open School System. You could have written just one subject and this would have fulfilled the criteria of physics, chemistry and biology. The subject which you are missing in grade 11th and 12th, you would have written that examination through NOIS system, National Open School System. Now that scheme was scrapped. So now what we have to do? Definitely it's a very important question. In order to know more about this, you can send a mail to info@testprepcard.com or you can just speak to us having sent a WhatsApp message 8800123492. That's it. We will tell you what to do so that your ward is going to fulfill the quorum. Okay. It is all about writing another certificate examination here in US that makes your ward eligible for all the three subjects, physics, chemistry and biology for me. That's it. Second, the time factor. My ward is in school and he has got many things to do. Of course, your ward goes to school only in order to do many things. It is your willingness to write NEET that will decide whether you would be able to get the time. My child is in grade 9th and 10th. I am discussing about the time factor, whether he should prepare. 9th, 10th is the right time to start preparing for the high stake examinations in India, whether it is medicine NEET or whether it is engineering JEE. Why? Nothing is taken into consideration except physics, chemistry and math for JEE, physics, chemistry and biology for NEET. It means your ward has to demonstrate his or her ability in three subjects, depending upon his stream or the stream that you are going to choose here in India, right? In US, there are various ways just to fetch the marks. For example, if your ward has got 99 or 100 on 100 in physics, it's not that he has got in a way, the way it is practiced here in India. He has written a thesis, he made a presentation, he did the activities, he did many clubs. And through this, the marks is fetched and then he wrote a small paper of physics. So what actually happens that in this system, his own way to get the subject knowledge is diluted, is confined. This is another reason that you think that the NEET or JEE is difficult, right? Because you believe that your ward has not got the education in a proper way, the way it is practiced in India. That's why we advise the people to start their journey for NEET or JEE early by being in grade 9th or 10th, right? The early you start, the better you get command over the subjects of physics, chemistry, and biology, or physics, chemistry, and math, right? And the better you are equipped and prepared for NEET or JEE. This is it. The early you start, you will be able to know the flavor. The early you start, you would be able to understand the physics, chemistry, and math and biology. The early you start, you would be able to know the subject in a much, much better way, in a professional way for physics, chemistry, math, and biology. And then you can leverage it for the JEE or NEET preparation. I hope this is making sense. So the time factor that we addressed, the early you start, the better it is. The early you start, you are going to create a solid foundation in physics, chemistry, math, and biology, and it's going to help you. Even if you are not planning to write this NEET or JEE, but this Indian education system, somewhere it is missed in this system. We have heard it from almost all the parents that my ward has studied too much in physics, chemistry, math, or biology. Still, he doesn't have idea what it is. Ask him a limited question, he would be able to answer. Ask him the numericals and all. It's not good. This is a truth. I'm telling the truth. This is a truth. So if you want to be realistic, you need to start your journey for this physics, chemistry, math, and biology in a much professional way that maintains a fine balance between the theory part, concept part, and the application part, which is known as problem solving. In India, the examinations are based on this problem solving aptitude. Nobody in the exam is going to ask you what is calculus. You know it very well. Nowhere it is asked, right? There is no research scope for 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. You will be given the question of PCM, PCB. You have to prepare these, and then only you would be able to understand the two things. That's it. So this is about the time factor, the subject eligibility. Now, what documents I require? I tell you, there are 11 to 12 types of documents required, and these are academic transcripts, the certificate from the principal, signed by the principal or the other teachers from the school, especially by the principal. And it's very simple that this student ABC has finished his education from US. That's it. One or two more documents are there. Hardly one document which is signed by the authority in order to establish or just to make the legitimate that okay, whatever education your ward has got from US, right? This is this, and he is. I mean, this authority or this board in US was eligible just to provide him the certificate, which is a very simple thing. At the time of admission, you would be requiring what? A health policy that you can take within an instant. These are the documents. Fourth thing is that whatever is being taught in US and whatever is being taught in India, is it in synchronization or in other way? Does these two interfere with each other so that my ward is not able to do well? It is synchronized. You check the syllabus of NEET or JEE with the topics which is being taught here in US for physics, chemistry, biology, and math. You'll be finding that these are the same topics. The approach is different. In India, in 11th and 12th, the method of study is more oriented towards problem solving. And here in US, it is problem solving but not as much acute as there here in India, right? So ultimately, is it interfering or it is complementing? I mean to say, if your ward is taking training with a test prep card, is his physics, chemistry, math, or biology is going to be improved in terms of problem solving, or it is going to be withered? You are the best person to answer this question, right? The number of sessions, the time that my ward has to devote. It's not that your ward has to devote 160 hours per week. It's not that your ward has to devote 100 hours per week, 90 hours, even 10 hours. No, not that. Even in India, the students, they come from school, then they have to do their school homework and all. So how much time do they get? They are getting the same time which your ward is getting over here. It is your willingness or reluctancy that is going to stop you. But if you check the things properly, here at Test Prep Cart, your ward has to spend 5.5 hours per week. Our sessions are conducted on Saturdays and Sundays as per the time which is convenient to you. In our system of education, the training for NEET or JEE, the coaching for NEET and JEE, your ward would be free all 7 days in the evening for sports, any activity, school work or whatever. So is it interfering or complementing? Again, the question mark is on your willingness or reluctance, right? Even not for NEET or JEE, join this program in order to improve the problem solving aptitude of your child. His abilities to play with the numbers, his aptitude just to hobnob with the fine of the mathematics of physics, chemistry, math and biology. Do you know how fun we have? Simply check the syllabus. There are 8 books which are supposed to be mandatory if you want to have a very solid and super command, or if you want to go beyond the normal aptitude in mathematics and all. Let us start with S.L. Looney book of plain trigonometry. 200 pages of book. I'm just giving an example, which objectively has been summed up into 6 theorems. We can finish these 6 theorems only in 2 hours. Right. And then you practice the questions, the problems of a book which basically was prepared by which book basically it may take you long days, months just to finish this. But here at Test Prep Card, having understood the content of that book, you are doing all important question related with that. So this is it. This is called a planned study, a planned syllabus. These 8 books you can go, these are the same books that Ramanujam finished. 2 books in 9, 2 books in 10, 2 books in 11, 2 books in 12. So is it all about the preparation for NEET and all, or is it all about arousing an aptitude of your child in math and science? More than NEET or JEE preparation, no, it's not that you want your child to crack NEET and the child would be able to do. You need to plan. You need to go on that path. Having given 221 results recently in 2024, we can tell you that these things are very much possible in a systematic, in a methodological way. In US, there is an environment of learning new things. Do it in the name of learning physics, chemistry, math, or biology. Your success is with you. That's the truth. So there could be thousands of reasons that you don't want to do anything. But there could be one reason if you want to do the things like NEET or JEE. And this one reason is what? That I have to focus on problem solving, which is going to help me here in US or in there, in India, whether for NEET or JEE for my school studies here in US. This is the best reason. Here at Test Prep Card, we start everything with an analysis session. Your child discusses any of the topics of any of these 4 subjects with a teacher. This helps us know your word aptitude and abilities, the mind and brain. We generate a report, right? And then once you look into this report, you instantly come to know about your child's strength and weakness. And from here, the journey starts, the journey of learning. Thank you.